Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to wrap your hands. Understand there are many different ways to wrap your hands. I'm going to show you how I've done it my whole fight career. And my whole fight career, I've never injured my hands. Been doing it, been banging hard, hitting concrete walls, bags and everything. My hands are doing just great. Alright, no manicures or pedicures, I don't do that crap. But to come out, you're going to turn here so you can be right over my shoulder with me. And you can see exactly what I'm going to do. First of all, make sure you got clean wraps, not them dirty, smelly wraps that's going to stink up the equipment in the gym and you end up getting kicked out because you're making the focus pass stink. So make sure, number one, that they're nice and fresh. All right, on the roll here. And I've got this problem, everybody. I like to rebel. I don't know why, it's just the way I am. So you see right here, I'm going to put this on my thumb. You see it says this side down. I tend to like to keep that side up. That works for me, you know. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to wrap around my wrist a couple times. 3 times. There we go. From right there, I'm coming right over my hand. All right, right there over my thumb. Then under my hand, over my hand. Right there. See that? All right. Come around again. And now I'm going to go back to my wrist. All right. Around my wrist. See it there? Now what I'm going to do is fold this bad boy in half. Just like that. Now I'm going to come from behind my thumb, between my pinky and ring finger. Now make sure it's not too tight. I don't want to be choking my fingers like that, alright? So it's nice and snug is all it is. Then from behind my thumb, between the middle and ring finger, alright, keeping it folded. Then behind my thumb again, between my first finger and middle finger, alright? Now I'm going to open this bad boy up. Got it open, come around my wrist, okay? Now I'm going to go under my wrist and back over my hand, alright? Now I'm going to go under my hand, I'm going to go over my hand again. Now this is, if you want to protect your knuckles, go over the knuckles. Okay, me, I go over the knuckles once because I don't like to protect my knuckles. I want mine to get built up. But if you're trying to protect them, keep from injuring yourself, then you're going to go over the knuckles again. There's no problem with that. Make sure it's not too tight. Don't be pulling tight, choking your hand. Okay, I'm going to come back down here to my wrist, and I'm going to finish it off right there. Coming up the arm a little bit. Now, and that's that hand. I'm going to do the other hand for you too. I know it's going to take a little while. But you have to understand something. Wrapping your hands take practice. You know, when I started wrapping my hands at 10, 11, however old I was, I used to sit and watch cartoons and wrap my hands. And wrap my hands. And wrap my hands. And wrap my hands. So I got good. Because the last thing you want to do, and something that's going to frustrate an instructor, is every time you come to class, ask him to show you how to wrap hands. You see how long it took for me to show you that. So that means if you ask an instructor and then he asks and then she asks and she walks in late and asks and then he asks and he just walked in, you never have class. The whole class will be on wrapping hands. So use this video and practice as much as you can. Now we're going to go with the other hand. So I'm going to turn, come on over this shoulder right here. There. Again, a nice clean hand wrap that doesn't stink, messing up all the equipment in the school. Okay. Come right here, I'm rebelling again. This side down means this side up to me. I don't know, all my teachers always say, Jermaine, you always got to go against the grain, and it worked. It made me world champion, so I can stick with it. All right, coming around the wrist, 1, 2, 3 times. All right, and coming up over the hand, right there, around the hand again. Okay, then coming back behind the wrist, right there. All right, fold this bad boy in half, right there. So I got folded in half, and coming between the pinky, the ring finger, back behind the thumb, middle finger, ring finger, back behind the thumb, ring finger, first finger, back behind the thumb, open it up, go around my wrist to secure everything that's happening up there, all right? Come back around the wrist, up over the hand, go between that thumb and first finger, around the hand. Want to keep those bones together in that hand right there, all right? There, okay? Back around that again, over the knuckles. See that? Then I'm going to come back down to the wrist. And remember, you can go over your knuckles a couple more times if you want to protect your knuckles better. Back down to the wrist and finish it off. Right. Make sure it's not too tight. And there I am, wrapped up, ready to go, baby.